we care about each other. When I had a fracture, I was unable to move around. So my parents, they helped me comforted me, and my mom cooked my favorite meals, and she helped me get more comfortable while sleeping and helped me move around the house. And I felt wonderful, and I felt grateful to her for doing that. Yes, it's important, as you should treat everyone fairly and equally. You should not just help anybody who's your friend. In fact, you should help everyone and take care of them.
When somebody speaks, then we have to share, then they feel happy. You have to share the toys. Kindness means that when you're helping each other, when you're being polite to each other, you have to be kind always. By helping them and by taking care of them, and if someone is crying, help them.
Kindness is a thing that you give to everyone and it comes back to you.
A way to show kindness towards animals, for example, is by feeding them. Kindness is everything. Being kind to your teachers, being kind to your didis, being kind to your friends, and even being kind to nature. Even sharing a pencil to your friend is kindness. Teachers give the books.
Kindness is a very important part of being human and living. So yeah, that's what kindness is to me.
Children learn kindness by emulating the adults and peers around them.
My way of showing kindness, that would be being there for someone. Being there for someone, listening to someone.
For me, kindness means treating others the way you want to be treated.
Kindness is being gentle, understanding, helping each other.
Be kind to everyone.
Happy World Kindness Day! On this World Kindness Day, we just want to say, be kind to everyone.
Happy World Kindness Day!
Hi everyone, welcome to CNS Dialogue Den, where your voice matters. I'm Kavya,
And I'm Samovin.
and I'm super excited to be here with you today.
Today's episode is extra special because it's all about kindness. Today is World Kindness Day, and we have an awesome guest with us who has been working with Chhatrapur Nashi School for many years, playing an important role in administration, management, and advisory committee of the school.
Mr. Jeevan Dikuna.
Hello, sir.
Welcome to CNS Dialogue Den, where your voice matters.
Absolutely. Your voice does matter. Hi, Kavya and Samovin, and I'm really happy to be here today on the occasion of World Kindness Day because this is a topic that's actually very close to my heart.
That's nice to know, sir. Kindness is such a beautiful thing, right? But sometimes we forget how powerful even the smallest act of kindness can be.
Absolutely, Kavya. Mr. Jeevan, can you tell us why it's so important to be kind, especially as students like us?
Well, from my experience, I've seen, we spend nearly 8 hours a day in school. And if school is not a happy place, where it's only about learning, it's all about studying, then it just becomes too much. But it's when there is kindness in school, where we kind of smile at one another, we help one another, we reach out and make friends with one another. That's what transforms the school environment. From just a place of learning to where we can be happy to be ourselves and to connect with one another. And I think that is what kindness can do to school.
Wow, I love that. So kindness is like a superpower that we all have, and we can make somebody's day just by using it.
Right. Even simple things like saying thank you, sharing a snack, or helping a classmate can make a big difference. Kavya, do you remember a time when someone showed kindness to you?
Yes, I once forgot my water bottle, and my friend immediately offered me hers without a second thought. It seems small, but I felt so cared for. What about you, Samovin?
For me, it was during exams. I was super nervous, and a friend noticed and encouraged me by saying, "You've got this." It was exactly what I needed to hear.
Those are wonderful examples, Kavya and Samovin. It's the little things that really matter. Small little things that all of us can do. And the best part of it? You don't have to pay for it. It's free.
That's so true. And on World Kindness Day, maybe we all can try to do at least one small act of kindness.
Yes, imagine if everyone did one small act of kindness. It would create a huge wave of positivity. Mr. Jeevan, could you share some easy ways we could be kinder to others, especially at school?
I can give you a whole list, believe me. So, right from the time we come to school, most of us are either driven by our parents, or we come by the school bus, or we have our driver drop us. Do we say thank you to them? The Didis, the bus marshals, when we're getting off the bus, the Didi who helps the little kids get off the bus, that last step. I mean, we could say thank you to them. Our security, the Didi who helps carry our bag as we walk into school. So we can start our day with kindness early in the morning. And then as you walk into school, if you keep your eyes and ears open, someone who needs help, maybe a teacher struggling to carry a set of books back to the staff room, we can volunteer and help and say, ma'am, can I help you? A little kid who's struggling to maybe tie his shoelaces, can I help you? There's someone sitting in the cafeteria alone with no one around them. Can I go and sit with them and say, can I have lunch with you? So your day has multiple opportunities where you can practice kindness in small little ways. I think the key is keeping your eyes and ears open.
I love those ideas. Simple and powerful. Mr. Jeevan, how can someone show kindness to he or she he doesn't know well?
Well, if you don't know someone well, I think the first thing we must remember as students is that we have to learn how to be safe. So kindness doesn't mean we have to be stupid. So when you see someone who's strange, maybe on a bus, in a public space, at the market, or at the grocery store, or in the mall, we can always smile at someone. I always make it a practice. I generally don't give alms to beggars because I don't want to kind of support that. But even when people come knocking at my car window and say, kuch de do, I smile at them and say, I can't. But at least I treat them like human beings rather than saying, shh, bhago, chalo, aage jao. So that's again how we can be kind to strangers.
Mr. Jeevan, what are some kind words or phrases you can use to make someone's day better?
Well, I think, there's a book that I remember reading many years ago. And it said, all that you ever need in life, you learnt in kindergarten. That's the name of the book. All that you ever need to learn in life, you learnt in kindergarten. And in kindergarten, we all learnt those 5 golden words. You remember them?
Yeah. Please, thank you, sorry, excuse me, may I?
May I? These 5 golden words are the easiest and simplest phrases we can all use to be kind. At home, when you want something from mama, may I? Can I please have this? Thank you, mama. Thank you, dada. If you have an older brother and sister, we can say thank you to them. If you've hurt someone by mistake, to say sorry. So these 5 golden words are actually very important and simple ways in which we can all start speaking words of kindness.
Thank you for the wonderful phrases, sir. Do you think kindness can spread? How do you think it works?
Kindness is a very interesting disease. And I'm saying disease in inverted commas, because for all other diseases, you need either a virus or a bacteria for it to be infectious. We've just come through COVID and we saw how much harm it made, even though you all were little locked up in the home. But this kindness is a very weird kind of illness because it doesn't need a bacteria and a virus. When you smile at someone or you experience kindness, what it does is it releases certain hormones in the body. And these are hormones which make us feel happier. Now, the moment you start feeling happier, it automatically reduces your stress and you want to kind of go and hug someone. These are these hug me hormones, correct? You feel loved and you want to love. You want to kind of reach out to someone. And this is how kindness becomes infectious. So let's say I've experienced some act of kindness from you. it suddenly made me feel nice. It made me feel special. And once those hormones are released in my bloodstream, now I also want to be kind to someone else. It makes me feel I also want to connect with someone else, just as somebody connected with me. And that is how kindness can become infectious.
That's very insightful, sir. Can you please guide us on how to show kindness to animals and nature?
Well, yeah, that's a nice way of looking at it, because kindness is not just for human beings. I think we can be kind to the environment around us. Today, we all know how it's getting hotter and hotter by the day. We talk of global warming, and maybe it's because we've not been kind to nature and the environment in which we live. So there are multiple ways with animals, for example. We know the Pune summer, right? It gets very hot. Can we put a bowl of water out for the animals or the birds to have a sip of water? When I'm just walking on the street, do I just pluck flowers and, with a stick sometimes damage plants? We could take care of them. So just being conscious of what's happening around us and that our environment is kind to us, it provides us everything we need without even asking us whether we need it. And so we also need to do that for them.
Nice. That's nice to know, sir, that we can be kind towards animals and nature as well. What is one kind thing you think people sometimes forget to do?
What do you think? Do we take people for granted sometimes?
Sometimes. We sometimes probably forget to say thank you to someone.
Exactly. And I think that is what we need to keep in mind. That when somebody does something for us, acknowledging the fact that somebody did something, however small or insignificant it may be, it made my day better. It made my day easier. Acknowledging that act of kindness that someone did is so important. Even if it comes from our parents, we just can't take them for granted. Our maid or the help at home who helps us either make food, gets our dinner served at the table, a word of saying thank you to them makes a huge difference. So I think we can do a better job of not taking people for granted.
That's very inspiring, sir. Mr. Jeevan, while talking to you, we're learning so much. Isn't that right, Kavya?
Yes. That's so good, Mr. Jeevan. Have you ever seen someone do something kind for another person that inspired you?
Well, there are lots of people who are very, very kind around me, and it's nice to be surrounded. Nice to be surrounded by kind people. But one person who's left a very deep impression on me has been Mother Teresa. I mean, she reached out to those who had nobody, the kind of people whom society had given up on. And for me, just looking at that woman who had the guts and the courage to reach out to those who were dying, who were on the street dirty, giving them a bath so that they could die happy. That is the ultimate act of kindness. And if I can do even a small bit of it, I think I could contribute to making the world a better place. So Mother Teresa has been a big inspiration for me.
Mr. Jeevan, with this, we have come to an end of our podcast. Lastly, I just wanted to ask you to share a message to all about kindness to all the students out there.
You know what, Samavin and Kavya? I want to challenge not just you, but to every student out there who's listening to Your Voice Matters, to take a pledge today, to do something to make this world a better place. Can all of us take a pledge to be kind?
That's a wonderful idea, sir. Yes, of course we can.
That's a wonderful idea. I will 100% take up that challenge. I, Samovan, pledge to spread kindness by offering help to whoever needs it today.
And I, Kavya, pledge to spread kindness by offering help and kindness to those who need it.
And I too would like to pledge that the work that I do in education, I will continue to spread kindness to all whom I work with.
Kavya, that was so inspiring, right?
Yes, it was very inspiring. Thank you for being on our podcast, sir. And thank you to all those who are here watching this today. This is Kavya signing off.
And this is Samovan reminding you that kindness is a gift we all get. Happy World Kindness Day.
Happy World Kindness Day.
And remember, your voice matters.
Three, two, one, action.
Sir, do I add something after this is Kavya signing off?
Oh.
No, I didn't see it this time.
Each time a message is different.
That is okay, sir. But now this time you're not going to say the entire
Okay.
thing. Only end part of
हाँ.
it.
I'll challenge too. Yeah. सब कर सकता है. This way. This way.
अच्छा, ऐसे.
I pledge. Yeah.
So bring it to your heart. Okay, so these are the marks.
Right. The heart, man. Which side is your heart? Samovan has his heart on the wrong side. You have to say no. It's not on the wrong side. It's on the right side.